Hey guys, I got a new video for you today. And a couple weeks ago, I was at my local Best Buy and I noticed that OtterBox had come out with a new case system. Now, if you guys don't know, OtterBox basically makes those really rugged, heavy-duty cases for your cell phones that you can use, to go underwater and give it really nice protection. Now, this particular case system is called the Universe, and basically what it is a case for your cell phone and different accessories that will mount onto the case. So what they did is they took a lot of the different things that normally you would use throughout your day to interact with your phone and built a whole system around it. So I decided to reach out to OtterBox and asked if they would send me out the case so I can test it out. So they were gracious enough to go ahead and send me out a case for my phone and a couple of the accessories that go with it. Now I want to start off the video by stating that this will be a little bit longer than my regular videos, and that's because I want to go ahead and cover the different accessories that they sent, just so I can keep it all in one video. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and stick with me. So this is the case itself. So as you guys can see there, it has a lot of the different things that you can use with it. Now this is for the iPhone 6 Plus or the 6S Plus. So as you guys know, I do have a 6 Plus, so this will fit my phone. As you open up the flap, you have, again, some pictures of people using the different accessories that go with the case. And then in the back, you have some more information. So the case slides right on the top right here. And there it is. I have a little booklet inside, which I'll go ahead and take out. Set this to the side, and here's the case itself. So as you guys can tell, it is very slim, which I do like. Again, OtterBox is known for their big, heavy, bulky cases, but I like the fact that they decided to keep this one nice and slim because, again, with the addition of some of the other accessories, you will add a little bit of bulk to the case itself. I personally, again, prefer the slim cases. The inside is rubberized, and then the outside is nice hard plastic, so you're still going to get a little bit of protection on the case itself. So here is my phone. I'll go ahead and slide it in there, and as you guys see, it just snaps all the way around. You have the mute rocker open right there so you can access it, your volume rocker there, your sleep wake button, and then the bottom is actually open all the way so you can go ahead and access the different ports and things like that very easily. Feels very nice and sturdy in the hand. The camera is actually all the way open, so it's not going to get obtrusive or anything like that. On the top, you do have this little slit, which I believe will act with some of the other accessories. And then the other thing is you have this little plate in the back here. And this is basically where the majority of your accessories are going to be connecting onto the case itself. All you have to do is just slide this off, and then you'll have a little groove right here. Now, first things I do want to mention is I wish they would have done this a little bit different. This little piece right here, again, if you don't mind it being open all the time, you have to keep track of that because when you don't use it, this serves to cover up that hole again. Again, this is another piece that you have to keep track of. So I kind of wish they would have, rethought this. Maybe, in the second wave of these that come out, they'll do something a little different. But we'll set this off to the side, and we'll go ahead and look at some of the accessories. Since I already took that off, I'll go ahead and start with this one here. Now, one of the first things that a lot of people go for is extra battery. Again, if you're using your phone to take pictures and music and internet and things like that, you're going to run down the battery very easily. So normally people either have a battery case, something bulky that has a built-in battery into it, or like an external power pack or something like that. Again, something else that you have to carry. This one right here is a power pack removable battery pack, which is really nice. Again, you do have the option to go ahead and charge up the phone, but when you don't want to use it, you can go ahead and remove it, and you can store it somewhere else. Now this one is 2100 milliamp, so this will give you, with an iPhone 6 or 6S, it'll give you 100% battery life. With an iPhone 6S or 6 Plus S, this will give you 75% battery. So again, if you have the larger iPhones, you're going to get 75%. Again, depending on what you need, what you're using, and things like that, that should be more than enough. So we'll go ahead and open this one up so you can see what it looks like. Okay, inside you're going to have the battery pack itself, and then you have a micro USB cable here that's going to be used to charge up the battery, and again some literature there. So set that to the side. Here it is. It has that same kind of rubbery feel that the case has on its own, and because again this is for the iPhone, you do have your lightning cable right there. Right here you have your micro USB slot, and then in the back you have this little LED indicator. So as you guys can see, it is fully charged. So you have a little button, it'll tell you how much charge you have, and then you have a little toggle right here to turn it on and off. So you have the little channels on the battery pack here, which will correspond with the opening on the case itself. So all you have to do is just slide it in there, and this makes sure that the pack is actually secure on there and it's not going to fall off. All you have to do is you got to make sure that it's pushing all the way. As you guys see there, it's positive click. So it adds just a tad little more bulk to the case itself, but again, not so much that it's going to be very heavy or noticeable or anything like that. And then when you want to go ahead and use it, just slide the switch over. And as you guys saw there, it started charging. So there it is, it's charging up the battery. So you can check the progress right there. And then once you're done, all you have to do is go ahead and switch it and it'll stop charging the battery and you're good to go. Once you're done, just push it off. And it's nice and tight. There it is. Slides right off. Make sure you slide it down so that, because again, it is on those channels. And then you can go ahead and replace the little tab in there and you're good to go. So that is the battery pack, or the power pack. So again, 2100 milliamps. This is really awesome, especially if you use your phone a lot. Again, it doesn't take up a lot of room whatsoever. So you can slide this into a bag, put it in your pocket or something like that, and then you can take it out and use it whenever you need to. Or if you wanted to, you can always just kind of keep it on there if that's the only accessory that you're going to be using with the case. That can stay on there permanently, which is really nice. Now, the next accessory is this one right here, and this is a fisheye wide-angle lens. And this is, it says built for the OtterBox Universe. And, again, this is something that can be used without the case on certain phones, or with the case if you wanted to, but it's not, in other words, you don't have to use the little channel in the back here, and I'll show you guys what I mean. So as you open this up and take it out, this is the lens right here. So you have this little clip. So what this does is it just kind of clips in the back right here where your camera would go. So it has a lens case, and again, it is a wide angle lens. And basically all you have to do is go ahead and clip it over the case like that, and that'll go ahead and use the camera. So let me go ahead and show you guys what that looks like. I'll go ahead and activate the camera here. So there it is. That is the regular camera. I'll go ahead and slide the wide angle one. And as you guys can see, it gives you a lot more viewing area. And again, it's more of a wide angle view. I'll take it off again. So as you guys can see, it zooms kind of back in there. And as I put it on, it gives you a bigger area. So this is great if you're doing like selfies. Again, it'll work with the front facing camera. I'll go ahead and turn it around. You guys are going to see me recording there, but if I go ahead and slide this on there, again, you see a lot more, and this is the front facing camera. So you see the tripod there with my iPod, and then there, I'll go ahead and switch it back around. So there it is. That is the fisheye wide angle lens. Again, it's designed to be used with the case. It fits on there very nicely, very tight. Again, you have this little lens cap. Again, one of those things that I wish they would have done a little different, maybe found a way to attach this to the case or to the clip or something like that, because it is another piece that you're going to have to keep track of. But, it is what it is. It's just a cover for that lens to keep it from getting scratched or dirty or anything like that. So that's one of the other accessories. And I'll show you guys the packaging here. So that is the fisheye wide angle lens. It says built for OtterBox Universe case system. And then the last accessory that they sent is this one right here. And this one I think is really awesome because it's something that I personally use on a regular basis, especially when I'm doing videos and things like that, but also when I'm kind of shooting, videos for personal use and whatnot. So this is called the Tripler. So it's a compact tripod, grip, and pole. As you guys can see here, it's designed to be used with mobile devices, GoPros, and cameras. I'm assuming they mean more maybe smaller cameras like point and shoots and stuff like that, but it is pretty sturdy, so it might be able to handle something a little bit bigger. So here it gives you some of the different options that you can do with it. And then again, the fact that it does it kind of goes with the case system right there. So let me go ahead and open this up so we can take a look at it. All right, slide this out, and this has quite a few different accessories with it. Okay, you have some brackets right here, some paperwork in the back there. And then you have a couple different accessories here. So obviously you have your GoPro mount right there. You have your cell phone mount here. So if you want to go ahead and use the tripler with a cell phone that is not in the case here, you can go ahead and do that. Again, it has this little spring-loaded adapter here for other types of cell phones. And then you have right here for your GoPro to tighten it down, and then the tripler itself. So nice rubberized feel to it. This is really awesome because, again, if you're going to be using it with like a GoPro or you know, in an environment where you're going to be sweating or it's going to get wet, you don't want to have this slipping. You have a lot of really nice grip on it. So just pulling these apart, as you guys can see right there, it does become a tripod. So you can set this down and use it that way. Now you have a ball head right here, which by turning this, it loosens it, and you can go ahead and bring it up. You can use this to move it around, and you can go ahead and loosen this collar, and it'll come up. So it gives you a lot of different articulations. So again, if you extend this, you can go ahead and use it as a selfie pole, as a selfie stick. You can, again, use it as a tripod right here. You can use it as a hand grip. So if you want to just grip it, you know, by hand there, you can do that too. Getting these messages in there. So you can go ahead and do that also. Now, how it comes into play with the case itself. Again, I already showed you that you can use this particular adapter here for cell phones that are not using the OtterBox Universe case system. So basically with this thread right here, you just thread it onto the little ball head right there and use it that way. Now here, you do have these adapters. And as you guys can see here, it's kind of like an angled adapter here. So you have a thread on one end and a thread on the other because you're going to be able to use it in different orientations. So you go ahead and slide off the plate right there. And then this one has the little grooves as well. So you go ahead and slide it on there and make sure it's in the channel. Make sure it clicks in. All right, so as you guys can see there, it gives it a nice positive locking. So now you have threads on the bottom. So if you want to use this in a orientation like this, you can go ahead and do that. You just screw it into the threads right there, and now you have the phone. So if you're using this to maybe FaceTime or something like that, or take pictures in a vertical form factor, you can go ahead and do that. Or if you want to, you can go ahead and use it in a horizontal or landscape by using it on the other thread right here. And there you go. You can go ahead and put it on there, and you're good to go. Again, by loosening the neck right here, you can move it around, you know, point it to wherever it is that you need to, and you're good to go. Now, the cool thing is that because you have it slid into the case itself, I'll show you guys in the back here, it's a very sturdy form factor. Whereas in some other instances where you might have certain you know, adapters and things like that for your cell phones that might not be as sturdy. This, you know, depending on what you're doing with your phone, maybe you're shooting in heavy winds or something like that. You want to make sure that it is nice and sturdy. Your phone's not going to go anywhere. You know, this will definitely allow you to have that peace of mind because, again, you have that attachment point slid right into the case. So, you know, I'll show you guys a little bit better close up there. So it slid right in there. So you guys can see there, so it's not going to go anywhere. It's going to be nice and sturdy, and you're not going to have to worry about losing your phone or anything like that. So you go ahead and slide this or twist this off. And once you're done, again, with a little push, just push it out. There it is. So again, you guys see there, it's got really positive retention, which is really nice. And then you just replace the little tab right there, and you're good to go. So it does come with two of them. I think that's just so you can have it in maybe two different tripods. So if you have the tripler and you want to use it with that one, and then maybe you have another tripod that you kind of use like I do in your studio or something like that, you can have one of these on that one and then one of these with you on the go. And then that way all you have to do is slide the tab off when you get home and in your studio, slide the phone on there. And then once you're done, you can go out, and then you can have this one for when you're out and about. So I think for the most part, this is one of the better accessories. This one and the battery, I think, is things that I would normally use on a regular basis. Again, the fact that you can extend this and use it as a selfie pole, it's really nice. Or it gives you a little bit different angles. Again, so you guys can see there with that ball head, you can angle it towards you and stuff like that. And it is able to be used with GoPros and different cameras and stuff like that, that will accept that thread on there. So again, that is the tripler compact tripod grip and pull, one of the accessories that is available for the OtterBox Universe case system. So all in all, I think this is a great idea. It fits really nice in the hands. It's nice and sturdy. It's nice and sleek, so it'll slide in and out of your pocket very easily. And with the addition of all the different accessories that you can add onto it, I think it makes it a really awesome combo pack to have. Again, certain things people use on a regular basis, like the battery pack, the selfie stick or the tripler or something like that. I think they did a really good job at, thinking those through. Now, there are quite a few other accessories available, extra memory storage. Let me see, some of these will say extra memory storage, wellness monitoring, business card readers, so like if you have a business and you want to use it to run credit cards or something like that, maybe you use your phone already, it has an adapter that you can put on there and run your card, kind of like the squares and things like that. You can run your credit cards through it. Again, it'll slide right into the case, so you don't have to worry about bumping it off or anything like that. So I know most of those will run off the headphone jack or maybe the lightning connector or something like that. So that's really cool too. So again, depending on what you use your phone for, they're probably going to have an accessory that's going to be able to make your life a lot easier. It's going to be more secure, and it'll give you peace of mind because you have everything in one. You have your cell phone case, nice and sturdy, and then all your accessories that'll go with it to be able to use it. So there it is. That is the Universe Case System by OtterBox. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.